All right, welcome, guys. This is Keeping Up with Nothing, episode 4. I'm coming in with hot energy here because today we have our first guest, and during the warm up, they were explaining that their hair is voluptuous, and we have. Oh, sorry. Before I do all that, I need to, of course, introduce the regular host.
Well,
I am
thank
Sean.
you.
I'm here with.
You're here with Shaf.
And the voluptuous head.
Uzma.
Hey, first guest. Do you want to tell them a little about yourself?
Yeah, go on, Uzma.
By myself, well, as Sean said, I've got voluptuous hair. I am Shaf's girl best friend, and the rest we will slowly find out.
See, because when you say it like that, that sounds weird. You're Shaf's girl's best friend?
Girl best friend. That's what he always. That's what he that's what he always calls me because you're number one, obviously.
No. Specifically, I say female best friend. Female best friend.
Yeah.
Girl
Female best friend
female.
makes more sense. When you say girl best friend, it's so confusing.
Yeah, no, that's
okay. Female best friend, as he says, because you're number one, Sean. If there was a fire,
right?
he would drop me and keep you.
100%.
Obviously.
I would use. No, that's not true. I would use you to put out the fire, Uzma, and then me and Sean would go free.
Yeah, there we go. I'll be useful for something.
If there is something after this, I would if Shaf let me die, I would cancel whatever's after this just to come back to fuck with him. They'll be like, hey, here's this beautiful paradise you've been waiting so long to figure out. I'll be like, nah, that's cool.
No. I got a troll. Do you know what? It's because Sean spent his whole life being trolled by God, and he'll just be like, nah, it's only fair. It's only if I get to troll someone else.
Oh my goodness. How gangster would that be that you finally get into the doors of heaven and you're just like, nah, I'm good.
I'm out here.
Nah. I can't give up paradise for anyone, man. Have you seen what they write about it? Freaking rivers and all of that.
There's rivers on there.
And that's why it's so savage to reject.
Have you seen how disgusting the Thames Valley is? That's a nasty ass river. They don't tell you what them rivers look like.
Can you imagine that? Yeah, can you imagine that? Nah, I don't need none of that. All right, before we get into all of our talking points or what we're going to discuss, the shallow end, the deep end, all that stuff, Uzma, you need to just repeat after me, okay? I. Say your name, please.
Uzma.
Promise not to get offended or just straight up butthurt.
Promise not to get offended or straight up butthurt.
And I will only speak when spoken to, as I am a woman amongst you. Look, I'm just reading what's on the paper here. I don't even have the paper, but I'm just reading.
Who gave you that paper? Fucking get it, rip it, and throw it.
Jeez, man.
She came in with
I was so close to getting one of them to admit that men are better.
Men are
so close, man.
Can we?
You brought the wrong girl on.
Can we admit men don't cheat?
You brought the wrong girl on.
Can we admit men don't cheat?
Oh, please. It's because of men that women cheat.
No, she said,
whoa.
It's because of men, women cheat.
It's because of men, women cheat.
Okay, hold
wow.
on. Go into that.
Men have been playing that game for so long.
What
playing
game?
What game?
What game?
That game of cheating on women so much throughout the years.
Oh, now she's going to pretend like she ain't connected.
That now, no, sorry, I was giving respect. I was trying to listen to what Shaf was saying. Men have been playing that game for so long that now women just are on board and doing the same back. That's all it is.
Whoa, why does it have to be a game where you have to do the same back? Doesn't that defeat the purpose?
It's not even a game anymore. It's just girls just know that guys will do it, so might as well do it too.
Wow. So it's just that petty.
Wow.
It's more equal footing.
Oh, this is feminism out here. This is feminism out here. Okay.
This is feminism at its finest, bro.
Why have girls become so heartless? Why have girls become worse than guys? Because guys have originally.
You tell us
exactly.
Because guys have done it so much to girls that now they're just on board and just doing their back.
Yeah, but do you believe that is a solution to anything? As in, like, you feel like, because one common thing said, especially nowadays, is like black people can't be racist, and I'm saying it like that.
Racist.
You know, YouTube doesn't like the actual. They don't like the actual word. Apparently, they flag videos.
Oh, damn.
But yeah, apparently. So, but does it make sense for now that the power's kind of shifted? for women to just do what men did? Because then, if that's your argument, how is what men did wrong?
Yeah, exactly.
Because when they had the power, they chose to do it. Now you have the power, you choose to do it.
Yeah, it's wrong both ways, though, isn't it?
Is it
Nothing too wrong,
is
so
it in
bad.
human nature to just cheat?
I think that you will get tempted in life, but your willpower should stop you.
Okay, so why is it alright for women to cheat then?
That's exactly what I was going to say, because the problem is that accountability, everybody's just like, you know what? It wasn't my fault I cheated. It wasn't my fault I did this. It was blah, blah, blah. And
No.
I think,
Willpower.
I don't know, I can't speak for every man, but I believe when men are often in the wrong, we have to take that on us as in the wrong.
100%.
When women are in the wrong, a lot of the times, especially in media, it's just like straight up like, oh yeah, but this happened to me or that happened to me and this is the reason I did that. Like, why is it never, I got tempted and I did something I shouldn't have done?
Yeah, because you have to be a mature adult and be in touch with your feelings and be able to admit that you're wrong. And a lot of people can't do that. So there's always excuses.
I like how
I
you
went
said
through this
people,
trauma. Or this happened.
I like how she said people. It's
What?
funny when women are in the wrong,
Yeah,
then all
it's
of a sudden
people.
it's people.
It's everyone. It's collective.
No, because any mature adult before cheating would just dump the person they're with and then carry on about their business. But no one does that. And I've never understood why they don't. So I
Yeah.
think you just have to be mature and just in touch with your emotions to know.
Is it maturity though? Is it maturity? Because there's people in open relationships and they've got the maturity to not get jealous and to be able to be cool with each other. Is it really a maturity issue when people are cheating, or is it an insecurity issue? Is it they don't want to lose what they've currently got, but they also want something else as well?
You think that's the case?
I think so. I think they're too insecure that if they lose the solid thing they've got and then it messes up with the new thing that they've got, they'll have nothing.
Yeah,
Some
but
men
that's
just-
kind of why people are always jumping from like one relationship to another, like blindly, right?
What do you mean by that?
Because like so many times people will be in a relationship that's not working out, and then maybe it ends, and then all of a sudden, a few weeks or later, maybe lucky enough, a few months later, they're with someone else. Like all of a sudden.
Nah, true say. Like I know someone who was married to someone.
Oh, we snitching.
No,
we're snitching.
We're not gonna name names. But I will say this person was female, and
Snitch,
they were
snitch.
married to someone. The marriage didn't work out. Cool. They dissolved it. Fine. Within I think it was, from what I recall, about 3 or 4 weeks. Boom, they're back on the dating profile. They're now in serious relationship again, like in no time. They break up with that relationship. They got into another relationship again. Within like a few days, a few months later, they're married to another person.
That's
Wow,
mad. I wish I was
bro.
like that. I'm not gonna lie. I get heartbroken for 3 years
Wow.
after one breakup.
That's a 3 years.
I'll never be able to love again. I won't be able to find another person. I don't know of those ones. I need to actually be like whoever you're talking about.
I don't know.
But you know what I think the big difference is? I think it's because you're looking to have a relationship with someone, whereas a lot of people just don't want to be alone.
Yeah, no, 100%. I think
Yeah,
people are
yeah,
definitely
yeah.
scared,
Yeah.
so scared of being alone. Again, it's an insecurity, right? They're so scared of being alone that they're willing to settle for anyone and anything.
I think it also depends on how deep the relationship is, because when you go through something deep, and I mean, you could have been in a relationship for 4 or 5 years, but is it a meaningful, deep relationship? I feel like there are a lot of surface level relationships.
That is
you know?
true. That's true, because some people are in that relationship for 4 or 5 years because they don't want to be alone,
Yeah, no, it's
and they
true.
just haven't had any real other options yet,
And it's
or feel
Yeah,
like
and
they
then-
don't have any other options yet.
Go on, that's one.
And when they're together with that person, you can just tell that, oh, like, do you really know that person? Is it a deep relationship? Because I had a friend who would break up and just move on a couple of months later. And I realized with her relationships, they're very surface level. Like, I wouldn't call her relationships deep. Not because maybe she's just not a deep person. Maybe that's what it is. But I feel like
But
when you're
this is what I
not,
was
it's
gonna
easier
ask.
for you to move on.
fired.
That person
What's
best not
that?
be listening to Uzma on this podcast right now.
Yeah, that friend. All
We're
your
not
friends
no
are gonna
more.
be
We're
like,
not friends
nah,
no more, so it's
she ain't
alright.
talking about me, right? Whoa,
No,
that's
We're not friends
insane.
anymore. We're not
Fudge.
friends, so it's all good.
Why? Was it because your friendship with her wasn't too deep? Was it a shallow friendship?
Yeah. She was just a shallow person, and I just feel like
Is there something
my
wrong
friends,
with being
yeah.
a shallow person, though?
there isn't, but it's just not for me. I feel like personally, I won't rate you, and if I don't rate you, then you'll know by how I treat you that I don't rate you. So it'll eventually fuck up anyway. So yeah.
I like how you just yeah, it'll eventually fuck up. So, oh well, it is what it is. No, but-
It's bad. I know. I'm too expressive. Like, you'll know by my face.
Can you
and how I
imagine
speak.
Can you imagine being in a relationship where someone clearly doesn't respect you? That would drive me insane.
So
I had a conversation with my
respect.
colleague.
Define respect, because a lot of people say that respect should be given up until it's broken. It's like, okay, cool. Or like with elders, you're meant to respect them, call them whatever, blah blah. But what actually is respect? What is respect to another person from you?
Go on, Uzma, hit it.
Oh fuck! Why me first, Sean? You hit it first.
All right, I'll hit it first. Respect to me is just a classification of like, because, I have every human on an equal playing ground in terms of, I won't hurt or destroy anyone for no specific reason. But for me to respect you, I need to believe that your intentions are
I have
true.
to stop you there. Destroy someone, bro. Like, why is that part of the category? I won't hurt. Okay, cool. I won't hurt someone.
I don't know, man. I'm on a podcast. I'm trying to use new words. I'm trying to like spruce it up. I don't know. Destroy,
That's far, bro.
absolutely annihilate. Bro, like 25% of my day is trying not to annihilate people.
It's like Pinky in the Brain out here.
No, but in all seriousness, it's just a case of like, for me, when it comes to respect, it's just to a point where, I admire your character and who you are and what you stand for. And for me, a lot of the times, it doesn't mean it needs to align with what I stand for. It's just to a point where, one thing I respect the most is when people are just absolutely being themselves, whoever that is.
See, I don't know if I can respect that sometimes, and the reason I say that is because I've got certain standards which I believe people should be at, because I feel like I'm at those standards, and I'm probably slip those all the time anyway. I'm probably below my standards, but there's a certain standard I believe that people should be like. You should like really want to take care of each other, as in if it's a important friendship or whatever, you should be able to kind of want to do whatever you feel like should happen to you. You should do for them. But that doesn't mean everyone's got them standards. And if someone doesn't have them standards and they're unapologetically like, yeah, that's me, I don't care. Truthfully, I don't respect that. I don't respect someone who don't live up to my standard, which is very rude.
I do respect the honesty, though.
I don't know if I respect the honesty, because sometimes it comes across real brash.
No, because because there's a difference. There's a difference between the character you're explaining and those actual true characters. And the major difference is the people who say I don't give a fuck, who really do give a fuck.
Yeah, no, that happens all the time, bro. I talk to people all the time that say, yeah, I just don't care about that person. But they spent the whole time talking about that person.
Exactly. That to me, I don't respect that. But if you're just like, nah, you know what? These people are saying this about me. And to be honest, fuck them.
Yeah.
I'll be like, cool. Fuck them.
Yeah, on that level, I get you, Sean. I get what you're trying to say.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That being genuine about who you are. So, for instance, right? Me personally,
but I get Shaf as well, because Shaf means like some people are just idiots and they're just unapologetically idiots. So how can you respect someone who's like that?
Unapologetically an idiot.